Welcome back to Rainbow Six Extraction, and today we're finally going to be talking about exactly where this game came from and where the original concept for the game happened. Before I explain anything, we're just going to watch this cutscene and then I'll give you a good representation of what I saw. This was my first introduction into the event that led to this game, and to be honest, this was a great first impression. If you do not know, Rainbow Six Extraction originated from the Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege Outbreak event. The base idea with this event was that a Russian satellite came down and crashed, bringing an infection with it. This infection would, spread through Mexico, and a quarantine zone had to be set up. This is the same Mexico that's used in Rainbow Six Extraction.
Left. Get paid in there. Looks like the parasite. We're done here.
No. Wait.
When ready.
Wait.
That was what was left of Boyd Brooks, the patient zero of the original event. And you see that's changed, and one way to look at it is through even the death animations that are used for the games and the event.
Find it. I'll confirm the target.
Now, one thing we can see from this is that the death animation was, our character gets covered in the cheese, like the canned cheese, and, that's it. There wasn't any particular showing of really big defeat. This is where Rainbow Six Outbreak kind of just turned from an event to this terrifying new game mode. The way a death animation was decided was basically whoever the last player died from, whatever enemy it died from, it would show this for the entire squad. And some of these animations were very well made for an event that only lasted, from what I remember, about 4 weeks. One thing I would like to look at is the enemy design of the old archeans, or the infected. The new ones look slick, but these ones look very jagged and have this very dangerous nature to them. The most prominent one I would argue is, the Apex. There was a certain amount of story to be told from the Apex. With him wearing a hazmat suit, he was most likely the closest to the infection out of anybody. And unfortunately, it feels like the new enemy designs don't really follow this trend. But I want to specifically point out that the new enemy designs aren't bad, but it does feel like they should bring somewhat of this design back. Oh yeah, another thing is, in the Operation Outbreak, there was actually objectives. There was 2 main objectives. Number 1 being, rescue the scientist doctor that is, mentioned a couple times in Rainbow Six Extraction. She was one of the closest ones to making a cure, but unfortunately was never able to come to any fruition of any sort. And then the other being able to rescue Jaeger. And if these people died, it would have another whole animation for that, really showing you that you kind of messed up on protecting them. I mean, come on, you have to give some credit. These are very well animated and show this sense of losing hope. And, for defeat, this looks a lot better than the Extraction. part of me feels like for one way to this game to grow, they would need to head back to the classic style of an infection. Or maybe have an ulterior game mode where, what if the New Mexico event was actually never fully quarantined, and it's spreading? If having another alternative game mode to bring back a good enemy design, and it would make more content for the game, I think that'd be great. I think it's as important to look at where the game started, and it has grown in a lot of ways, and it's cool to see it finally have its own game.
There's your target.
Well, that's kind of looking back at Rainbow Six Extraction to see where its ground roots are. And to be honest, it's really cool seeing how far it came. And well, that will be it for this video. Please like and subscribe, and maybe we'll find another thing to look at, and maybe this idea will be implemented in the game in the future.
Nice going.